Alright, it's Tim Waterson here. I'm going to talk about the Black Widow drum web. It all comes in this little package so you can take it anywhere for the working drummer. If you've ever played on a stage and you've had your pedals, you set up a double pedal and it's not quite sticking to the floor, or you set up a hi-hat and you do like a heel splash and the thing moves all over the place, well, this is your solution to the problems. The cool thing about the Black Widow drum web is basically it's portable, it goes anywhere, okay? It comes with these Velcro strips, so you put on the bottom of your pedal. They're sticky, so you put them on the bottom of your pedals, and this part here is all Velcro, this part here. So basically, like my pedals, my Axis pedals, have Velcro on them, so I don't have to worry about it. Once I stick them down, they're there for good. Now, if you don't have them, you can basically mark your own pedals. There's lots of room for a double pedal. You can have multiple accessory pedals as well. How it works is basically, if you can see here, your drum stool, your weight is actually what holds the Black Widow drum web in place. But so you basically sit your butt down on your stool, the weight of you pushing the pedals forward. See, when I push the pedal, I try to push the pedals forward to make them slide. They can't slide, the Velcro stick. And if that's really hard pounding. I'm not, I'm not trying to go just lightly. So if you're really stomping on the pedal, it doesn't slide. Now the cool thing is you, like I said, you can set it up. I've got it on rug here, but basically you can set it up on linoleum, wood. They actually had a video of Lenny doing it on an ice rink, and it didn't slide. So that's a very cool thing as well. So any surface, you can basically put this thing on, and the weight of your body on the actual back part of the drum web will hold it in place. So that's cool. Now for the average drummer, like I said, for professional drummers that are gigging and stuff, are going to want to grab these right away, because basically, if you have, like I said, if you ever sat up on a stage and had your pedals start to slide on you, it's a really uncomfortable feeling. It doesn't allow you to just play. I mean, you want to just sit down, whether if you're hammering on your pedals, you still want it to stay in place and stuff like that. So, the cool thing about that is that's what it is there. Now for the like I said, the everyday drummer, this is this is for everybody. Now for the everyday drummer, you set up your drums. Don't have a lot of space to set up your drums, and also you set it up in a on a floor. Sometimes you set up in a basement. And you got to try and get it in a position where it's comfortable. But for the mums and dads of the everyday drummer that's just practicing at home, majority of kids, have like the little practice pad kits or a small little kit, and you want to set up your drums in an area, and your mom and dad don't want you to set your drums up on a brand new rug because it's going to mark up the rug. So you got to get another rug to do that. Okay, well the Black Widow drum web replaces that, because when you put that there, like I said, you Velcro your pedals on. They're in the same position. There's actually little Velcro markers, so if you want to put the little red markers, these ones here, you can actually mark where your pedals are exactly. So some people that are really finicky, they want their pedals in exactly the same spot every time, they'll be there. And it's like I said, if you put them on the Black Widow drum web instead of a nice new expensive rug, after you play your drums on a rug for a while, eventually oil and marks, like from just pressing down on the floor, you're going to wear out the rug. You're going to mark up the rugs. I've done it many times myself. There's oil on the rugs sometimes, from the pedals. They get, their pedals. They're mechanical pieces. They have oil and stuff inside them, and so you are going to leak on to a rug eventually. The Black Widow is designed to absorb all that. It's pretty cool here. So like I said, if you're basically playing, on your drums in there, and no matter how hard you hammer on it, like I'm really hammering hard on that thing. So it's basically my pedals are not gonna move. We've done you see lots of videos on the web, you guys are just hammering on the pedals and it's not moving. And that's the cool thing about the Black Widow drum web. So like I said, it's you know, it's got Velcro spots here, so your pedals go on it, so you don't even have to have your bass drum spurs on the actual footboard. You know, people put the spikes down and they scratch up the floors and stuff like that. You can put just their little rubber stoppers down of the spur, so it doesn't mark up the floor. It's not going to move. And there you go, Black Widow drum web. So it's yeah, blackwidowdrumweb.com. My hat's off to Bob and the boys at Black Widow, and I'm really happy to be part of their team. So you guys check it out.